videos in the past for Advent season and broken it down week by week. As we move towards the second week, I realized I think I'm going to put them all together so you can experience it at any time during the Advent season. So last week was the season of hope, or the week of hope. Hope. It's one of my favorite words. But my goal in this practice is to really allow us some time for stillness, to embody some of these characteristics. So I invite you to start right off standing in mountain pose. So maybe your feet are right underneath your hips, shoulders over your heart. You could just shine your palms forward, or if it helps you turn inward, you could put one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. If it feels comfortable for you, you could close your eyes down and simply arrive in this moment, feeling your breath. Sometimes simply this, the hope that the next inhale or exhale will come. And I'd like to offer you just a guiding scripture for each week. So as you continue to breathe deeply, I invite you to ponder the verse from 2 Corinthians 4:18. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. So just take a few deep breaths, pondering the eternal. Or simply the hope that the arrival of a baby boy long time ago gave us all. Relax your arms down and we'll begin to just embody this quality of hope. As you inhale, reach your hands up to heaven, maybe gaze upwards. As you exhale, join your palms together down to your own heart center. Keep going with that inhale up. Maybe reaching for the things unseen. Exhaling. Feeling the eternal within your own heartbeat, within your own body. One more time. Arrive back in to your own heart center, and we'll open our hearts even more in hope, maybe anticipation of the arrival of Jesus. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, cross your arms over each other. Give yourself a little hug, maybe soften your knees. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hug in. 2 more times. How often do we close our hearts off, get just so focused on the busyness of the season that we forget to open our hearts, open our eyes. That was more than 2, but it felt really good. Last hug. Good. Now reach your arms up to the sky. Make your hands into this little temple gesture. Take a little step out with your left foot and reach towards the left tailbone tucking feels strong in your core. You be gazing up, breathing into the right side of your body. Return. The right foot steps out, reach up and reach to the right. Breathe into the left side of your body, your heart. Making room in our bodies, in our minds, in our hearts for hope. Back to center. One more time each side. Inhale up, step left. And return. Inhale up, step right. And return. Hands wherever they feel guided. Just take a moment to be still. Maybe observe a little spaciousness in your body, in your mind, in your heart that wasn't there just a moment ago. Making room for hope. Rest your arms down. Widen your feet a little bit. And we're just going to twist from side to side. You might tap into your low back. In yoga, we try to just move our bodies, our spines in all different directions. Again, just creating that sense of spaciousness in our bodies. So we can create spaciousness in our hearts. Maybe you open your arms up, tap your heart. Breathe deep. Last time, maybe tap yourself on the upper back. Maybe you've been holding a lot of tension there. Just give it a little love. Let it go, just slow it down. Return to your mountain. Hands in prayer at your heart. Let's just move our spine in its last few directions. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. You can soften your knees, you can widen your feet. Let your head hang. Maybe make little circles with your hands, making space in your middle back. Then rise up halfway, strong core, look forward. Reach for the earth. Inhale, rise up. We're literally using our bodies to pray, to praise God, to thank Him for Jesus. Let's do that 2 more times in your own way of praying and connecting to God. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And return. One more time. Guided by your own breath. You're using your body to pray. Pause and breathe. I'm going to just turn on my mat here. We're going to be coming down to embody the next quality or the next week of Advent. So inhale up. Exhale, fold. Come down onto your hands and knees. And right away, we're just going to sink into child's pose. So maybe the knees widen, the toes touch. Surrender those hips back towards the heels. Surrender your forehead to the mat. Maybe roll your palms up in a gesture of just offering, in a gesture of just being available to meet with Jesus. Really feel that expansive quality of your breath as you just rest in child's pose, as we move into the quality of peace. And I'd like to offer you a verse from Colossians. This is 3:12 through 15. Remain in child's pose if it feels comfortable for you. Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgiving each other, as the Lord has forgiven you. So you also must forgive. And above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body, and be thankful. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. When you're ready, come to your tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, knees as wide as hips. We'll do a few rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, lift that heart, lift the tail. Exhale, arch the spine, gaze down. Inhale up, revealing your heart. Exhale, arching, maybe gazing inward. Keep going with the flow. Maybe imagine the light of the Advent candle, the light of Christ, just radiating within you and around you. This peace that passes all understanding. Let it be so. Return to neutral. Maybe walk your hands forward just a little bit. We'll make a little bit more space in our bodies. So inhale, circle your hips towards the right. Exhale, over to the left, your own way. Making peace with any little tight spots within you. Any tight spots in your mind or expectations, and just truly be present. Going in the other direction. I think that's what Advent is really about, trying to find some time to slow down. To maybe encounter Christ in the stillness. So when that feels complete, come back to neutral. And we're just going to come into a lunge. So mindfully step your right foot forward. And take a moment to just gaze downward for a minute, feeling the humility of the Lord. Maybe a little humility that you would like to embody. Slowly rise up. Feel strong in your body. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Again, maybe gazing upward. Feeling that peace that is beyond understanding, but that somehow infuses all of your moments. Circle those arms back. Maybe clasp the hands back for a moment if that serves you, or you can just keep your hands on your back. And just lift your heart a little more. When you're ready, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Let's just do a simple transition here. We'll lower down to our bellies. Reach back with the toes. Inhale, lift the heart into a low cobra. And inhale, lift up. And down. And one more time. Soften your face. Press your body up. Press your body back one more time into child's pose. A few deep breaths, just feeling the peace within your body. When you're ready, rise up. Carefully step forward with the left foot. And stay low for a moment, bowing your head in humility. When you're ready, rise up. Tailbone heavy, belly strong. Inhale, rise up. Again, maybe you gaze up. Use your body to pray and talk to God. Arms down, maybe interlace. Reach down and back. Rise up. Bring it down. Come back. And let's just do a few more standing poses. So we're going to draw back maybe into a down dog if that serves you. Your knees can be nice and bent. Kind of like to open the side, waist, pedal feet. More opening in the sides of the body, more surrender to God's plan. And then walk your feet forward. Slowly roll it up. Come back to your mountain pose. Pause and breathe. Maybe close your eyes down and put a gentle smile across your face. Just this relaxes the nervous system, helps us tap into the next quality of the next week of Advent joy. And we consider this verse from John 15:11. This is Jesus speaking. These things I have spoken to you so that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be made full. Again, our joy, so different from happiness, which is based on how things work out for us, what we get. Joy is a spiritual practice. It's a spiritual quality. Can you feel it right here in your own heart? So this next little practice is called the breath of joy. It's one of my favorite practices to do. It can help you shift your energy, move into that place of joy again. In yoga, we use our bodies to clear out the junk, so to speak, so we can turn inward and feel closer to God. So in the breath of joy, you might watch the first time and then join me. We're going to inhale, arms forward, out and up. Big exhale, bend your knees. Big exhale, fold forward. Roll it up. Remember, bend those knees or only fold forward as far as feels good to you. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, forward, out and up. Exhale, and let it go. Again, inhale like you're inhaling light, brightness. Exhaling anything that takes you away from connecting with God right now. 2 more times on your own. Pause and breathe. Notice.
In the still of the night, a whisper came.
So let's just do another pose or two before we come down onto the mat. I'm guided to bring you into tree pose. So let's take our left foot, root it to the earth, right foot to the ankle. We might just stay right here, feeling grounded at the core. Radiating those arms up, or maybe taking that foot up to meet the calf or to your thigh if that's in your practice. Invite the wobbles. Can you feel the joy, the peace underneath the bubbles? You rooted in faith. Let it go when you're ready. Give the body a little shake. And we'll take it to the other side. So right foot roots, left foot comes to the ankle. You can keep that foot right there, slide it to the calf. You can keep your hands at your heart or reach those arms up. When you're ready, let it go. Give it a little shake. And before we come back down, we'll just take one or two more poses. Feet a little wider. And just feel guided into star pose as we ponder Jesus' birth and the whole nativity scene. So radiate your arms out. Maybe close your eyes, feel your breath. Feel the presence of God within you and all around you. Perhaps the quality of joy. Reach your arms up, gaze up. Give thanks maybe. And then we'll just come into a forward fold. So you can bend your knees as much as you need to. We're just going to fold forward here. Touch your mat. You can let your head be heavy, little stretch. And then let's come into a twist. So the left hand roots. The right hand just reaches up to the sky, towards heaven. Feel that expansive, joyful quality around your heart. Take it down and open to the other side. Return. And just walk your hands over toward your right foot at the top of the mat. We'll drop onto our knee. Bring both knees together. And one more time, just sink into child's pose for a few breaths. Really allow yourself to feel the stillness, the silence, as we ponder the last week of Advent, rooted in love. And this kind of takes us back to our first verse about hope. In that we hope. Let this take us right back to the full verse. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but is what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. And then can you take that right into this verse from John, 1 John 4:12. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us, and his love is made complete in us. God with us, Emmanuel. Thank you, Jesus. God with us, Emmanuel. Later in 1 John 4:12 or 4:19, he says, we love because he loved us first. He first loved us. So when you're ready, come up onto your hands and knees. And we're just going to transition onto our back. For maybe just a few closing poses, we might come back up to sit for a final contemplation. Let's roll on back. Bend your legs. Place your hands where they are guided to and simply breathe. God with us, Emmanuel. Can you feel his presence? Let's hug just the right knee in, extend the left leg down towards earth. Continue to breathe deeply, soften your face. Changing sides, maybe stretch on. Hug the left leg in. Hug both knees in, maybe cross the ankles and just make some little circles. Little massage into your low back. Go in both directions. Set your feet down. Just return to the shapes of bending at the waist, the sides. Stretch your legs long, reach your arms up. Cross your left leg over your right, wiggle your feet over just a little bit, and maybe reach your arms a little bit more to the right. Maybe clasp that left wrist. We're opening the left side of the waist. Come back to center. Wiggle the feet over towards the left. Maybe cross that right ankle over. Clasp that right wrist. You could imagine we're just gazing up at the stars here, our eyes open. A little wonder and joy. In great love. Come back to center. Set your arms down, bend your legs. Feet as wide as your mat. And we're just going to rinse and wiper those legs. Linger with the knees to the right, maybe gaze left. Breathe deeply into the hips, into that open heart. Like we're so ready for Jesus. I love how the qualities that we bring in during Advent are some of the characteristics of Christ himself. Hope, peace, joy, and love. Wave your knees over to the other side, maybe look right. He's always inviting us to walk with him, to be in his presence. And he taught us how. Maybe one of these qualities speaks to you more to truly work on embodying during this season. When you're ready, back to center. So really your choice. You could choose to just rest in kind of a shavasana pose, legs bent, legs straight, arms up. Just feeling your breath. Or you might decide you'd like to sit up. Honestly, whatever works for you. You know, you might even have a couch or a chair nearby. This can be super soothing this time of season to take the legs up the wall or legs up the chair, such as this. This could be really nice to close your practice in that gesture of self-nurturing, self-love. So find your way into a place to rest for just a few moments as we close out the practice. Wherever you're at, just deepen your breath. And experience God with us, Emmanuel, right here with you. Sometimes we just need to remember to turn inward, to remember. Emmanuel, God with us. is within us, and He's within all people, all beings. Maybe this holiday season we practice love in this way of seeing others. Seeing others as God with us, God within. Just take a moment to ponder that, or ponder anything else that's on your heart right now. And whenever you're ready to move on, you might just move your body, gently come to seated if you're not there already. And you continue to simply rest, whatever serves you. I'd just like to close with just a little final blessing. Returning to joy. The truth is, we can always choose to reawaken the sense of joy within us. Joy transcends time and place. It is a reservoir that can be tapped at any time. Joy endures hardships and connects us with the infinite. Quite simply, just like other healthy habits, joy is a spiritual practice. It's honestly my favorite spiritual practice. At this time of Advent and always, a way to practice joy is through gratitude. Gratitude is a gracious recognition of all that sustains us, a bow to our blessings. Gratitude is the confidence in life itself, confidence in the creator of life and Jesus. As we've moved towards Christmas, let us join with Jesus in His hope for us to feel the fullness of His love and joy, to allow this to radiate from our hearts outwards. In doing so, perhaps we bring this fullness of joy to others through the simple and profound practice of joyfully preparing our own hearts hands in prayer. Adding any final thoughts, prayers, love, joy, hope, peace to all of you, my friends.